Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more Eldirath Total War, and we have a horde of skelly bones here as we have the Eternal Mandate, a new sort of Chinese sort of base faction arriving in the world of Eldirath. I don't know if there's much lore for these guys. I've not heard any lore yet, but we do have some very, very cool units in this one, and we're going to check this one out. We're going to go to slow-mo, I think, first, before we see any action take place. But yeah, we do have another Undead faction. I can't remember what the other one is called, but there is another like zombie-like faction already. These are, I guess, a bit more just like skeletons, fast-moving, but it looks like they got some heavily armored troops like the Jade Guard back there. I guess they're heavy zombie infantry. And then we've got provincial crossbows as well, which are a zombie unit. We have Emperor Yimin Yan, the Forsaken. He's a spear unit by the looks of it. He looks, let's see if he's does he have a unique model? I don't think he does yet. Doesn't look like he does. Unless this is him here, I guess, maybe with the sword, potentially as the officer. What else do we have here? So we have Imperial Earth Shakers. So that's a tier 4. Looks like it's a Nafatoon unit, but it looks like maybe it's going to be like more like a fire thrower, sort of like what the Mongols have, like I forgot what they're called now. Like they kind of like shoot like fire out of their sticks instead. It's sort of like a gunner type unit. I feel like that's maybe what they're looking a bit more like. We'll have a look what happens with them. Emperor's Executioners, we have a tier 4 shock there. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very, very interesting roster. It kind of is giving me vibes. Is this faction of sort of, if you've ever seen the Mummy movies, and there's like the one set in China, it's kind of giving me vibes for that, for sure. And we have, yeah, 2 Imperial Mandate factions here. And in today's battle, they are facing off. We've got some Emperor's Eyes actually over here as well. We've got a cav unit here. Undead cavalry boys. They look pretty cool. Waiting in the forest. But yeah, in today's battle, they are facing off against the Knights of Drakenfell somewhere. Where are they? They're somewhere, yeah, there they are with the Pendraken Lancers. And we also have Mordania, which I can't remember much about these guys, but I'm pretty sure Mordania, they love a bit of crows, if I'm correct. They have a pretty damn cool sort of sigil going on, which it does look very, very cool. They do love crows. I don't think we've seen Mordania yet in a battle, but these guys are, I think they're technically men. The Mordanians, I don't think they are any sort of like vampire or anything like that. But yes, we've got Mordania, and we also have Drakenfell. I don't know, maybe they're not. Maybe they are Mordanian. Maybe they are their own sort of race. I'm not sure. I think that maybe Mordania is maybe supposed to be the evil actually, yeah, I think isn't Mordania the evil version of Rymoria? I've kind of forgotten the lore a little bit. It has been a little while. I'm gonna have to reread it so I don't forget. But yeah, they are, I think, like the evil version of Rymoria, which are both like the vampire empires, I think, or something like that. And then we do have, yeah, the human sort of Knights of the Realm, yes, Drakenfell here, which are very, very cool. Definitely my favorite faction still. But these guys, you know, the Emperor's Mandate, they're very, very cool. I do kind of like these guys quite a lot. Or the Eternal Mandate, not the Emperor's Mandate. But yes, they are very, very cool. I do kind of like this color scheme, kind of giving me sort of like Warhammer 3 vibes, because you've got like sort of like Chinese factions, that 3 Kingdoms. But yeah, definitely when I first saw them, I immediately thought of the third Mummy movie, which is like set in China. It's a bit of just a weird one that you have kind of like after the other 2. But yes, it does seem as though both sides are set up for this one. If you want to see more Eldirath, more sort of chaotic fantasy sort of stuff like this, if you want to see more of this mod covered, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment show your support. I don't think it's yet quite live on the workshop just yet. I think they've got a few more things they want to do. They do now have a load screen when you get in. You have their own unique load screen, which I'm pleased to see. I don't want to see vanilla Total War. And I think are waiting on another faction, I think. Like a fish people's faction, I think. I don't know if I'm really supposed to spill that, but there is another, yeah, I think that faction yet still to come. And yeah, I didn't realize these guys were also on the way, the Undead sort of Chinese. I can't remember what the other Undead faction's called, but they're a bit more like the zombies, I feel like, from Game of Thrones. And like the Night King's armies, if I remember, and they're led by a female sort of character who I think is alive. It's not like an undead or like zombie type emperor. the Eternal Mandate is. But yeah, it does seem as though this one in the yellow here might be facing off against Mordania, while the one, the Eternal Mandate in the blue over here is going to be facing off against the Kingdom of Drakenfell. It looks like Drakenfell set up some spear sergeants here to watch that crossing, though there's nothing coming on over there, and it looks like we've got Knights of the Round here, just and Pendraken Lancers. Shifting back around, so it looks like they're going to have a lot of cav on this flank here. We've got Pendraken Lancers, we've got some Raven-Spire Dragoons and Blackguards as well. So yeah, they're medium shock cav, and yeah, we've got lots of sort of like tier 3 heavy shock cav as well. And yeah, the Dragoons here, I think, have to use their, they have to be dismounted to fire first before they can then go and be mounted and fire, which is what Dragoons are, like, you know, mounted infantry, really. But yeah, I don't know why they're called core soldiers. I just realized that. I guess they're trained is what it is what it's meaning. But we're going to see a charge here. Emperor's Eyes going in, actually. He's not slowing down. And he's going straight into the Mordanian infantry. That's a good charge there. I mean, yeah, the tier 2 cav, that's a decent damage then to the Wardens of the Blood Raven, which are a mace unit, I just realized. We've got more mace boys in this one. So yeah, the Emperor's Eyes here getting focused down as they try to fall back, and it looks like now we're going to see the horde of dragon spectres come forward. These are like just like the tier 2 infantry that you can see going forward. They look glorious. The artwork as well, like all the unique models, they look really, really good. Like, there's a lot of work being put into this, and that the guy that's making this is also making it's all like the dev for the Game of Thrones Ice and Fire Total War. It's just gonna be great excitement that maybe one day we will see a lot more love for that, and you know, some really top quality units for that. But in go the Undead units here. It's the Undead Horde. Quite literally, that's their name. They're being sent in. They're fighting in the forest here against some Knightly Footers. And you again, maybe being undead, these units probably have pretty much unbreakable morale, but probably very low sort of like weapon damage, I imagine. But maybe armor-wise, these Jade guards might be pretty good. Again, though, I can't imagine that they have great like sort of melee damage. I might be wrong. They might have really good damage. They should then be able to break. They shouldn't be unbreakable. But we'll see. I'm just looking at the units, and they do kind of have like very fleshy-looking hands. All I'll say. I don't know if I guess maybe they kind of look a bit zombie-like, but like their skulls are very, very much open. But like the flesh is corroded off there, and we've got a big cav fight going on. I should stop talking about the models and actually, you know, look at what's going on in the battle. But yeah, big cav fight going on. Blackguards clashing here, and looks like they're going to defeat the Emperor's Eyes. Yeah, the cav for the Drakenfell is just far superior. It's just what can the zombies get in to try and support this fight. And it looks like, yeah, we're going to see Emperor's Executioners, this tier 4 cav going in, and yeah, it looks like the Nafatoons are going off. They are, yeah, gunners. They're more like gunners than they are Nafatoon units, really. And they are firing inside of these Raven-Spire pike bearers. They're getting focused on themselves, but it does not matter. And it looks like, again, on this side here, oh, we are kind of missing it. But yeah, again, more Nafatoons go in. They're getting charged by a general here. In goes the general. It is Duke Lionel smashing on in. And he's got a good charge there onto the Earth Shakers. It doesn't matter, they got their volleys off. And they've helped, you know, try and defeat these Banner Spearmen here. Then goes the Shock, tying down this general here. That could be costly there for Drakenfell. We'll see. Archers here, Mordanian militia archers just trying to duel, it looks like, with the crossbows. Again, though, the cav is looking very, very good for Drakenfell. See the Dragger helms, they're a glorious unit. It really is. These undead cavalry just, you know, might be as well trained, I guess, as the Knights of the Round, because they are undead, so I guess they can't die. But and they can train forever. But I don't think they are going to win this fight. I mean, they are, yeah, against melee cav, and also got charged by a really good shock cav. And yeah, they are starting to lose here. But there is Shock trying to come over. You know, they're doing a really good job, the undead factions, in trying to support their cav, their weaker cav, with good shock. And you see, they're like the Knights around here, tied down to melee. They probably could get out of that fight. Like, they're fighting infantry, and so there's nothing that could chase them. And yeah, poor really from the Drakenfell player there, allowing his Knights of the Round to get killed. And they broke at 61 men, which is insane, actually. I don't know why that's the case, but they broke, yeah, really early. Whether like the Undead factions, the Eternal Mandate, like, you know, scare units, I don't know. Dragon Spectres over here getting killed off by the Wardens of Mordania, and it looks like the Ravenspire Dragoons trying to shoot from the tree line, trying to do what they can to support. The cav fight on this side over here, well, sorry, the infantry fight on this side over here for Drakenfell looks like it's going okay. They're holding on, but for how long? Emperor Yemen on that side is actually losing. I haven't seen if Duke Lionel has survived. Prince Valen Darkmire is still alive. And yeah, Lionel is still alive. He's lost a good amount of his bodyguard, though. Again, Cav trying to get in. The Mordanian noble Cav trying to get in to the crossbows. And these guys have failed to break them. Not good. Actually, you know, Cav's superiority looks like it's going to go in favor in a moment of the Eternal Mandate. We've got the Restless Wraith, sorry, over here. It's a missile Cav unit. Or it's at least a yeah, it's a crossbow cav with a polar, with a spear as well. Sorry, not a polar. They're going in, trying to support this cav fight. There's a lot of nasty stuff down here. I mean, we've got a lot of cav, black guards, and yeah, the knights around. There's some good cav in there. They're holding on for a while. Emperor Yemen is losing that fight. They're going to need, if they could get some infantry over here, that'd be great. There's Blood Raven Wardens there that could maybe get into the fight over there. We are seeing Valen as well. He's going to go into the fight here against the Emperor's Eyes. He should win that. The breakthrough is taking place, so Mordania's infantry is starting to get stuck in now to crossbows. Keepers of the Vale chasing down the crossbows here. So it's looking good on that flank, but Drakenfell is starting to break on this flank here. He's just getting overwhelmed, outflanked. His spears and his swords just cannot hold on. The Knightly Foot retinue, they didn't sign up for this.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
And it looks like, yeah, it looks like the Valen's going to be able to go in. It looks like he's going after crossbows as well, but he's going to get chased by Emperor's Eyes. And he just charges in there. He does a good amount of damage, I imagine, to those provincial crossbows, since it's the... oh, he's a melee cav, actually. Maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't. Pikes here, they're doing great. They could have really done with getting these pikes into the cav fight to support their flanking fights here. It's either the Shock, the Executioners, and the Yemen Yan here are going to defeat the cav. It's a spear and a shock unit. It just should not have... they should not have left them engage with those units, should Drakenfell and Mordania. The Knights of Drakenfell, still, the Pendraken Lancers, I should truly call them. They're still holding on well, as I say that they break. Curse the commentator, of course, always is. It looks like, you know, like I said, the cav fight is going to be won here by the Eternal Mandate against two factions that definitely have better cav, certainly tier-wise better cav. Looks like Dragon Spectres break, so actually they don't have unbreakable morale. These guys will break. So they're not like zombies, I guess. Enemy general has died. That is not Lionel. That's got to be. I think that's Valen. I think he's in here. He's died. Valen Darkmire has died. That could be costly because I think Mordania is winning his fight. Drakenfell not so much. But yeah, Drakenfell is getting slowly outflanked over here, as you can see. Seeing Knightly Foot Resting on to turn and try to defend that flank, but by doing so, they still let more Dragon Spectres in. The line is just collapsing. But it'll take as many of them down as it can. These Knights of the Realm, very much like an Arthurian faction, is Drakenfell. It didn't seem like they brought many archers, which is kind of one of their strengths, funnily enough, as well. The only archers we seem to have seen, I think, are the militia ones from Mordania. The flank over there has been mopped up. The cav fight has not gone well at all. And it looks like we might see those dragoons in a moment go back towards their horses. They're going to need that cav. They need the mobility. So yeah, whether they're going to be thrown in to maybe try and deal with the restless wraiths here, I don't know. The archer fire still coming in. I mean, it looks like the militia archers have just used up the last of their ammo. Also, somehow Lionel's got out of another fight. He's been a bit of a coward, but he's certainly saving his own skin quite well here. Dragon Spectres and the Jade Guard doing a very good job carving through these wardens of Blood Ravens. I mean, right now, these guys seem pretty well rounded, the Eternal Mandate. I don't know how you defeat them. I'd be interested to see how you do. See now, decent enough cav. I mean, cav is definitely probably where you are supposed to try and defeat them, because you should really try and support your own cav fights with infantry, which is what the Eternal Mandate have done really well, but Drakenfell and Mordani really haven't. And I guess cav is, like their only weakness. They've got really cool missile units, which they can use to sort of support their fights. I don't know how good their crossbows are. Didn't really see them do a lot, it feels like, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, their infantry seems to hold for a long time. Even the cheap stuff is now just finally starting to break it. Yeah, Jade infantry. Well, that's actually Undead Horde 61 out of like 200, and then the Jade Guard wavering at 30 out of 160 shows how long they last. Whether they do kill really slowly, I don't really know. I feel like that's typically what zombie factions do. They kill slowly, but they last a long time. They're like an attritional faction. These guys seem like this battle, you see from how long the video is, they kind of roll through Mordania and Drakenfell. Jade Guard here, still really healthy. They're slaying these archers easily. Imagine being an archer, being cut down by some undead Chinese sort of like skeleton. Very, very confusing time. Be interesting to see if there's actually like a Chinese faction added. And then for the lore, like if there's a historical battle, you have like a Chinese faction, and you like see it like this is how Emperor Yin and Yan like ended up being undead through like sorcery. I imagine it's gonna be like some sort of like witchcraft and dark magic that's gonna be the cause of him. The Ravenspire Dragoons are starting to recharge. They are gonna break. I think Mordani's just out of morale, no general. He's just going to start to go. He's going to recharge these executions here, though, get some charges off of them. I don't know how many kills these guys did. Really, certainly morale probably effect by them is pretty good. It seemed like they did a lot of damage to that Emperor's executions there, though. And yeah, balance of power is way in favour of the Eternal Mandate. They have double the amount of troops left. These last few units, are putting up a good fight here. They're getting some good hammer and anvils with the Dragoons. Slamming into the lads. Big unit as well, cav. Definitely could maybe use it as an actual cav unit. 120 man unit of cav. You get the extra numbers. It's pretty much just double the size of a cav unit. Whether it would just get absolutely annihilated, I don't know. Be interesting to see. But yeah, good charges there by the crossbow cav. Could they save Lionel? I don't think it's worth it. There's so many other units over here. They're going to go for the rest as rates. Both are technically like crossbow cav though. And looks like maybe Ravenspire came out of that pretty badly. The Ravenspire Dragoons are going to, looks like, waver. It's not going to help that they have no general. And looks like, Lionel's going to go soon. If he dies, then I'd imagine that the final sort of backbone of his army breaks as well. But I honestly think it's gone. He's got one nightly foot residue left. Mordani's held on longer without a general. Pretty incredible stuff. But I generally think all the videos I've covered so far, the Kingdom of Drakenfell might have lost them all. Am I going to find out that my favourite faction is actually the weakest faction? Often is with the human ones. I feel like the human factions always seem to get trashed on in these fantasy sort of mods and titles like Warhammer. Often you see the humans just kind of and certainly in the trailers and stuff like that just get absolutely trashed on. And though they are probably one of the more favoured ones, I feel like in Warhammer. I feel like people love the Empire. Somehow these Ravenspire Dragoons still holding on. Tier 3 to be fair, these guys are. 35 of them left without a general. That's good. They might be worth bringing, and using actually as a actual out-and-out cav unit. But there you go. The final unit's breaking, and I think that's through just army losses. And there you go. A Pyrrhic victory for the Eternal Mandate. So we'll have a quick look at some of these kills. Doesn't seem like they're getting massive kills, these units. A Yim and Yan here getting 56 kills, 83 with the Jade Guard, 120 with the Emperor's Executions. I wonder where the morale comes more into it. Provincial Crossbows actually did get 138 kills, so they did pretty well. And then, the Earthshaker's 41, but I imagine it's more morale they were doing. And then the Emperor's Eye is 41 kills. So, not massive kills, really, there at all. And I think that's from Chicken Wolf's perspective. He was the one that sent this one in. And then we have only Choxokabi, I think is how you say his name. He was playing as the other Eternal Mandate army. His Dragon Spectres here, 139 kills. Jade Guard, 343. So actually, these guys did a lot better. I don't know who these were fighting. Maybe Drakenfell. 221 kills, 130 kills with the Jade Guard here. 153 kills with his crossbows. Yeah, they actually screw it when I say about those crossbows. They're really good. 191 kills, 183 kills, 159. Emperor's Executioners, 115 kills, 286 kills. Clearly seems like Oni was doing most of the work. A chicken, I don't know what was going on. He seems to have got hardly any kills. Eamon playing as Drakenfell. Duke Lionel getting 137 kills before he fell. His Knightly Foot retinue did well. 296 kills, 203, 220. Some good kills there. Then Cav definitely could have been played better. I feel like 85 kills with the Knights of the Round. Yeah, the Pendragon Lance is my favourite. My boy, he's only getting 30-odd kills. Then we have Omens playing as the Principality of Mordania. And you got 173 kills here with the Ravenspire Pike Bearers. 430 kills with the Wardens of the Blood Raven here. 316 with another Wardens of Blood Raven. 257 kills with another one of the Wardens. His Keepers of the Veil still healthy with 328 kills. Show the insane amount of kills these guys got. Another one got 162 kills. Raven Guard getting 129 kills. That's shock infantry there. Archers 156 kills, and then the Cav, yeah, nearly 500 kills with these Ravenspire Dragoons. 447 kills. They did very well, both mounted and dismounted, it seems. Mordanian Noble Cav 131 kills, and his Blackguards 92 kills. But there you go, guys. Eldirath Total War. A little bit more of that glorious fantasy Total War mod that is being made for Attila Total War. If you want to check it out, it should hopefully be coming out soon with a public version. So yeah, do keep your eyes peeled on the workshop. It will definitely become one of the most popular mods around. It is looking really good and really unique, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, definitely if you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment on what you think about the Eternal Mandate. Do you think they're overpowered, or do you think that these players just played a bit poorly? But yeah, let me know in the comments. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.